You crave recognition, yearning for eyes upon you, nods of approval, the glow of spotlight. But beneath that longing lies a question even more vital. Would you rather be seen or be respected? Tonight, we'll explore why those two desires can pull you in opposite directions, and how choosing respect over mere visibility forges a legacy that outlives applause. Most of us chase being seen. We post our best moments, curate our personas, strive for viral hits. The rush of attention floods our system with validation, but it also leaves us hollow once the likes fade. Visibility is a fickle flame, bright one moment, gone the next. Respect, however, is a slow-burning forge. It warms from the inside out and endures long after the crowds disperse. Imagine two statues in the town square. One is gilded and gleaming, a dazzling spectacle that draws crowds at first glance. But its gold plate peels after a storm, revealing nothing beneath. The other is carved from humble granite, its surface plain, its features subtle. Over centuries, rain and wind soften its edges, yet people still pause to honor its stoic presence. That is the difference between being seen and being respected. Notice your own behavior. When you seek to be seen, you wear a mask. Bright clothes, catchy lines, exaggerated gestures. You perform. But respect demands something deeper: authenticity, integrity, and courage in quiet moments. Respect is earned when, in the absence of an audience, you still do what is right. When you uphold your principles at a cost. When you deliver on your promises, day after day. Let's dive into how you can shift from chasing visibility to cultivating respect. 1. Examine your motive for visibility. Tonight, pause and ask yourself, why do I want to be seen? Is it to prove your worth, to mask your insecurities, or to feel valued? Speak the truth aloud. I want likes because I fear I'm not enough. Or, I broadcast my wins to silence inner doubt. Naming those hidden motives robs them of power. Visibility that springs from insecurity is a mirage. Once you see it clearly, it loses its lure. 2. Define your core principles. Respect is rooted in principle. Identify the 3 values you refuse to compromise, no matter the price. Maybe it's honesty, accountability, or generosity. Write them as firm declarations. I will speak the truth. I will own my mistakes. I will give without expecting return. These become your North Star. Actions aligned with these principles will earn respect even when no one is watching. 3. Practice invisible integrity. True respect grows in the shadows, not on the stage. Tonight, commit to one invisible act that honors your principles behind closed doors. If honesty is your value, write an email you've been avoiding, deliver feedback you've shelved, or admit a fault without fanfare. If generosity is your core, donate anonymously, help a colleague without seeking praise, or send a heartfelt message to someone in need. These invisible acts forge respect at your core. 4. Build respect through consistency. Respect isn't won overnight, it comes from consistency. Create a simple accountability ritual. Each morning, review yesterday's invisible acts and mark one public commitment you'll uphold today. It might be arriving early, following through on a promise, or maintaining calm under pressure. Each small, reliable action is another mortar in the foundation of your reputation. 5. Let visibility be a byproduct. When you live by principle and honor your commitments consistently, visibility naturally follows, and it follows you, not the other way around. People notice dependability, authenticity, and courage more deeply than flashy displays. When you release the frantic grasp for attention and focus on respect, the right spotlight finds you, and it shines on substance rather than spectacle. Tonight, try this. Reflect on a recent moment when you opted for visibility over respect. Perhaps you posted something you weren't proud of, or you muted a quiet act of integrity for fear it wouldn't draw a reaction. Then write down how you could have honored your principle in that moment, invisible though it might have been. Commit to making that choice tomorrow, and observe how it feels to stand by your values without the applause. Over the next week, Track your invisible acts and public commitments. Notice the subtle shift in your self-respect, the quiet pride that comes from being true to yourself. Watch how others begin to respond differently. Their words carry more weight, their trust deepens, and their admiration becomes genuine rather than fleeting. Remember, being seen is temporary, but being respected is timeless. The statues that endure are not those bathed in momentary glow, but those carved with integrity and weathered with grace. Make your life that enduring monument. Choose respect over mere visibility, and watch as your legacy outlasts any spotlight.